they all different sizes, or are they?
Yeah, I keep on getting confused as to what size I am. Some of them are clean, some of them are dirty as well. So. Try.
Waistcoat for this performance.
There are lights out there, aren't there? So it's going to be quite hot.
You make your own. Do you do your own ties up?
Yes.
I cheat. I've got one ready made. Conveniently, all the buttons done up already. It's cheating. I should really do them, which is laces.
I'll try again.
No, I've done this the wrong way.
No, I will try again. I'll try again.
These are my glamorous green braces. Benjamin Bunny comb, the only one I could find. I leave them most places. And as both my daughters have had knits in their hair, it's probably not a very good idea.
No, there's nothing you can do with it. You can't do anything with it.
I'm not doing anything with it, I'm just putting it in the centre.
Oh, right. Winterreise is a song cycle, so it's normally performed in recital. Like two people, a pianist and a singer, wearing white tie and tails. So to be doing the piece with David Alden, who we'd heard never did anything in a normal way, was a bit worrying. I don't think Winterreise can be in any crude way dramatised. It's not an opera, it doesn't have a story. It's a disjointed series of poems.
You see, last night, for example, as I was watching it, I was thinking about just the circumstances of it and what you were doing and how it looked and everything. And I was thinking, why not make it more alive physically and make it add to the visual poetic imagery in a way.
Well, certainly,
emotional.
It's famous. It is terribly difficult, isn't it? I mean, you're going to get what has happened in the past, you know. Easily tramping in the snow, leaves falling down.
The point is not to be literal like that. First of all, the imagery in the poetry, the leaves. No, but it is. But it's already there. You don't have to show it because it's there. And indeed, the real journey is not a literal journey from through various places. The real journey is an emotional journey which somebody can have in one room. The feeling is that if you're making a film of the piece, then it should be, filmic, whatever that means.
But my feeling is that it should be filmic, but then at the core of it should be something that relates to the experience of a recital or doing how it is conceived as being.
Right.
If you went to a wonderful recital,
Yes.
recital, and you remember the songs and you remember the emotions, everything totally vividly. And yet, if you saw that same recital on a film, which somebody had made with a handheld camera, it wouldn't have the same effect. And it's hard to know.
Personally, I respond very well to opera and classical music on television because I
do as well.
So do I.
I don't.
So do I,
it doesn't bother me. It's not the same thing as being there.
Well, therefore, you've got a perfect argument for doing absolutely nothing at all except getting a hopefully the best performance we possibly can, and having a camera there which records it.
Somebody stop him.
It's the mad pianist! He cut his hands off, but he carried on.
Just keeps playing.
Well,
Was that more?
No. For me not. No, for me not. No, I'm just trying to understand.
No, I mean
Just
for
trying to
me
see
it was
what's happening.
much more intense.
Emoted.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Hugely.
Hugely.
No, I didn't get any of that. No, I mean I saw what you were doing, but I don't know. It's not. I don't see the guy.
Right.
Who is he? Why does it start here?
Yeah.
What kind of person is he? What kind of mood is he in? It's Fremd bin ich eingezogen, fremd sich wieder aus.
But there you look like a sort of mass murderer.
Yeah, that's what I think he's sort of like that. This guy, I think he's very abnormal. He's a brilliant, tragic figure. He's like a Hamlet. It's the emotional life. It's fascinating and frightening and compelling. Take that room upstairs.
So David rolled up with the designer, Ian McNeill, and they'd found what seemed from the photos they showed us to be a very interesting possibility for the filming, a disused psychiatric hospital in North London, Free and Barnet. But I was really worried that might push us in the wrong direction right from the outset.
There, that's that, in through there, you see. Which is this, you see.
We could easily dilute the effect of being in this wonderful place by doing too much.
To other places.
The problem was, for me, that it seemed to push it very much in one direction that David wanted to take, which was turning the protagonist of the piece into a psychotic case right from the beginning. I wanted it to have more room for development.
Cool.
It's a terrifying place. All these tiny rooms. Well, they locked them up.
Oh, right.